signs. He letting it be known, listen, this is my destiny.
To all my haters, you ain't all lie. You talk slick, but you ain't all lie.
So, right back again. And this time, I got Easy Mill Fraud. I've been, as y'all can see, I've been having this shirt on because I've been doing, like, reactions for hours now straight just to make sure I give y'all what y'all want and y'all happy. So, shout out to my subscribers, my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. Shout out to my new subscribers and my old subscribers. We got Easy Mill Fraud. Let's hop right into it.
3 square inches. Stuck in your box and you ended it fishing. I'm up in the yacht and I'm getting the fishing. I'm at the top of the toast and I'm ripping it at your esophagus, bullets be hitting. Hit with that little quickie just for the fuck of it, ayy. Sit on my throne, in my zone. I'm the king of this, ayy. If you don't want chrome in your dome, better get out the way. PH just set it in stone, 22 double low and I'm repping it every day.
Yeah, see? I like how he came in there. He came in there straight blacking off the rip. Straight blacking, straight snapping. He didn't let the beat breathe on there. He just came in, just right at it. I respect when rappers do that. Now he's switching it up. You just fake, you a fraud. And I never heard this before. I'm just in tune. When you talk, see how I'm going with it? I never heard this a day in my life. I'm just in tune with music. Very in tune. I'm right there with him. I'll be right there with him. He's killing it right now. Let's go. You just fake. You. Okay. Let's go. He said, you don't know what's on my mind. God already gave me signs. He letting it be known, listen, this is my destiny. This is my destiny. And he be talking his talk. I see he be talking his talk, definitely. Easy Mill, I see you, bro. You be talking that talk. You be letting that dark side shine. Let's go. Lying when you talk. Too many frauds out here. You just fake. You
I'm the type of motherfucker who screams on the mic and attracted to Lil Gory hoes. Slim and thinking when she's sucking my dick in the pentagram feel like it's brittle Oreos.
I told y'all he be talking that talk. I told y'all he be letting his dark side shine. That's what's up. Always remember, it's cool to have you be light, but you gotta be in tune with the dark too. Balance is key, guys. Balance is keys. Let's go. I know some of y'all be wanting me to break down lyric after lyric, but I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not really the type of person to break down lyric after lyric after lyric after lyric after lyric after lyric. You know, I go off of, like, I'll catch keywords, I'll catch what I can, but I really go off of the format of the song, the energy of the song, because that's most important, you know. Yeah, what they're saying is very important too, don't get it twisted, but I gotta be able to feel it, you know. A lot of people can say a lot of good things, but delivery counts. You got people who could say ABC things, but they had such good delivery and the energy, and it came from the heart that it's like, ooh, it hit different, you know. So I'm one of those reaction. What's the word? I'm one of them reaction guys that I'm going to. I'm just gonna be as real as possible. You know, I'm not a hip hop like what would the word be? Historian. No, I'm not a hip hop historian, guys. No. I just come from the heart. Okay. Even walk. Lying when you talk. Let's go. You ain't real. You just fake. You a. Let's go. See that hook, that hook. I'm somebody who, so y'all can understand me better, I'm somebody who, when I listen to a song, right, I'm a visionary. Like, I vision things. I vision the video. I vision everything people say. But I gotta be able to feel it here to be able to catch that vision, to grasp that, to have, for my imagination to grasp that, you know? Okay. Easy. Easy. You a fraud. You just fake. You a fraud. Well, you just fake. You a fraud. Brother. See, I can feel that. I can feel that. That's real music. Shout out to Easy Mail again with Fraud. That's real music. I wonder if that's just like from him, as far as the success he's had. Maybe has he mingled. I wonder if he's mingled with like other rappers and just seen the fraudness and he's aiming that at them, or just from a distance what he sees. I'm curious if there's a story behind that. If y'all know if there's a story behind that track, comment and let me know. When it comes to nowadays, so many people are frauds though in every aspect. Like I know a lot of the reason why y'all subscribing to me now, why this channel is doing so good, because I know y'all can feel my energy, you know? I just come to y'all straight direct, like flaws and all. Like, I'm not the type of person that's going to try to just act like I know something when I don't. Like, I'm going to ask questions, you know? I'm not going to be like, oh man, he just, like, if I don't understand something, I'm going to say it. If I feel like something didn't really hit me, I'm going to say it. If I feel like it was a great song, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna be one of them guys that just react to something just for the views or whatever. Nah, I'm just gonna be honest as possible, because I gotta come from the heart. I can't be no fraud, like Easy Meal just said in the song. You know, frauds. You know, a lot of people who just there's too many people who do things for the wrong reasons. There's too many people who just fake it all around. No matter what you do in life, guys, just always make sure you put your heart into it. You know, I don't care if you're a plumber. I don't care if you're a whatever you are, right? I can't even think of anything right now. A janitor, you know, a teacher. Just make sure your heart's there. You know, if your heart's not there and it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. I understand, you know, some people have to do certain things and may feel like they need to, but just never lose hope. Always never give up on your dreams, you know? And when you do start to follow your dreams, just always put your heart into it. You know, for example, me, like, I've had jobs where I've literally walked out on jobs. Like, I ain't doing this because it wasn't right. If I felt like, you know, my heart, I always go off of my heart. If I feel like disrespected, like disrespected as a human being, if I feel like just violated, I'm always going to let my heart shine. You know, I'm not saying be impulsive, but I'm never going to settle for less. I'm never going to do things for a check that I feel like are belittling to me, you know. And I think those are important messages that a lot of people need to hear. Like right now, if you're watching this video, if maybe you have a job that you hate, maybe you're in a situation that you hate, you know, obviously be smart and make sure you have a backup plan or have some other things, but don't settle for less, because the moment that you start to, you know, go outside of yourself and stop being loyal to yourself, and go against how you really feel, whether it's to make other people happy or whatever, like you're being a fraud at that point. Because yeah, you know, respect others and you may love people, but make sure you love yourself. Make sure you build that self-love. Because if you don't have that love for self, if you don't have those morals, if you don't have that dignity, then you can easily end up becoming a fraud. You know, and then there's situations where ego may take over because you may lose who you are. That's why it's so important to also be in touch with your childhood and the things that you loved from a child. You got to know who you are. You got to feel it here, because if you don't, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of people out here that can manipulate you through your ego, you know, through your ego. What happens when you're not in tune with yourself is your ego takes over. You get what I'm saying? Your ego starts to take over. And that's a lot of rappers today. Money, jewelry, da-da-da. It's like, who are you really? You know, if you were someone who loved to play soccer or paint all through high school, and now you're rapping like and lying or saying you were a murderer or a drug dealer or whatever all through high school, and it's like you became a fraud. You're not real to who you really are. Nobody will never know the real you because you were a fraud. Shout out to Easy Mill. Salute. So I'm here with my bro. And let me just say this real quick. What you think about mainstream rap today?
I think it's a joke. I think a song will be popping for like literally less than a day. It'll get 50 million views, and then the next day
it's like fast food, just coming
gone.
in and out.
It's gone. But what's funny is you see, like, even if you heard that dude Reese Youngin, right?
Nah,
No
who
More
that?
Parties remix. He just popped off on like TikTok or something because he can't sing. Literally, it became, no, don't get me wrong, it sounds good. It sounds good. It was recorded decently, but he can't sing. So what made that song pop off was literally the fact that he tried to hit a note he couldn't hit, and he was getting clowned. But just because he was getting clowned, that's still traction. You're still getting views. You're still getting attention. So, of course, they're going to mainstream it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to mainstream it.
But so, how that sounds like to me is like just dumbing the people down in all reality.
Oh,
that's how it sounds.
You want everybody who finds rap music good, they like it. You want them all to wear the same clothes. You want them to all live the same lifestyles. You want them all to sell drugs.
Because the artists I'm reacting to, right? A lot of them, there's ones that are independent, right? And you won't even hear their name, but they'll be getting way more than 100,000 views,
right?
Some millions, and you won't even hear their name.
That's because
that makes no sense, though.
That's because they're saying shit that people should be hearing. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna hear about rapping and killing and drugs and all this shit every single day in music, what you're not gonna hear is people talking about the real problems anymore. Yeah. Back in the day, hip hop used to be so people could hear the problems,
or at least the culture,
right?
Representing your culture, representing who you are. You know, people could sit here, even when you look at like the 90s with hip hop, people sat here and said it was negative, this and that. But I remember songs like, and I'm 28, we're in our 20s, right? We're in our late 20s, but I remember songs like U-N-I-T-Y, you remember that? Queen Latifah, like, I remember songs about unity. I don't really, like, it ain't until gangster rap hit. Before that, I don't remember hearing too much, like, not like now. It wasn't about worshiping materialism, that's for sure. Until gangster rap.
Right.
And I'm not sitting here
and it sucks because, you know, if you get money, what are you gonna rap about? Your lifestyle. So once you get money, you start buying the nice TVs, the nice clothes, the nice shoes. You can represent yourself as a different person. And what it has become now is what they turned it into a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? Now you got everybody wasting their money trying to cop jewelry and just trying to live this lifestyle that ain't them. Look, the police on my block every day.
Yeah, and you know, there's so many people I know that rap now, and it's like, yo, I want to get a record deal. Y'all still don't understand, do y'all, bro?
At this point, music ain't even about popularity.
At all.
You could literally pay to be on Billboard. You know what I'm saying?
So you could radio play.
Right. So at this point, it's literally a joke. It's almost like you get your little money off this trending 1 day, 2 day song, and then the next day you ain't shit. Like CJ Whoopty. He just came out with Bop. He tried to hit it with a second. He's not touching the numbers he hit before. Let's just be realistic. I'm not hating.
But you can tell when there's a machine behind them, opposed to the independent rappers who have a real genuine fan bases.
A good artist don't care about money. You know, a good artist care about
they're doing it for
message.
They doing it from the heart. From the heart. And the heart, that's
and it's sad because I see a lot of amazing artists on social medias all the time that really deserve it, you know. but they're never going to get there.
Never.
Even if they get millions of views, they could generate their money off ads and stuff like that. But it's not like they're going to get the radio play. They're not going to get the you know what I'm saying? They're not going to get the millions of sales because the media's advertising them. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what 6ix9ine's doing. You know, and that's a lot of people say, oh, he did the right thing. They were doing him dirty. But once you commit to something, you agree.
Yeah. Like, and it's like, to add on to what my boy just said. When it comes to people like 6ix9ine, it's like, you said all that, right?
Right.
It wasn't your fans over,
right?
Your diehard fans. But if you real, people are gonna sit back and say, you're still out here causing chaos,
right? You're
still out here disrespecting the dead. You're out here doing the same things, everything except screaming Treyway.
Right.
Everything else you're still doing. You still pushing. You still promoting a lot of negativity, and you still acting like you just like this super thug.
Right.
Stuff like that was going into the youth. It was going into kids' subconscious. Because,
and now they're thinking it's okay to snitch on each other.
And it's like this. This is what I gotta say for all the youth that may watch this. Right. As long as you're not living a street lifestyle. As long as you're not in a gang and you're not in some type of society where, you know, you're doing crime or illegal things, then go live your life. You're not going to have to worry about none of that.
Right.
You're not going to have to worry about none of that. But once you sign up, once you start playing in the streets and, like, you give these oaths, that's not okay to rap, bro. Under any circumstance. And even if they do you wrong, right? It's still not okay because at that point, the streets, we know it's full of hypocrisy, but you sign up for that madness. You sign up to be loyal to hypocrisy. So if you're not ready to sign up to be loyal to hypocrisy, don't play with the streets.
You make those decisions. You got to deal with the consequences.
Exactly.
You know, you got people like recently, you know, this kid we knew as kids, we went to school with them. We grew up with this kid named Brandon, right? And he grows up in this beautiful household. You know, his parents probably got millions in the bank, nice lawyer type family. And he chose to be the wannabe, you know, to fake that lifestyle, you know. Just because you can afford the clothes, don't mean you really live that life. And then you make a decision that ruins your whole life and someone else's.
What makes it worse? That same kid he talking about, my cousin was loyal to him, and what did he do? He murdered my cousin while my cousin was asleep. R.I.P. While my cousin was asleep in the back of a car last summer, he murdered him brutally. You know, with the same gun that my cousin gave him because he said he needed protection. He murdered him with that same gun. So it's like, but that's when you sign up for the streets. Oh yeah, you're gonna deal with narcissism. You're gonna deal with all types of psychological issues. Like you're gonna deal with all that. See me, I'd rather just be a man. I'd rather just, like I always say, buy a house, maintain a house, flip a house, do things of that nature. He knows me.
Facts.
He knows I'm not chatting right now.
Facts.
He knows me.
Big
just
facts.
like I know him.
Facts.
And he's a man. You know, he's out here taking care of his family. He's doing what he got to do. And we're still in our 20s.
Enjoying the nice things in life.
We're not chasing to go for the streets.
Right.
See, like we can listen to the music, even if certain ignorant music may still get us hyped because we're raised in what want to say the mid 2000s.
Well, you can't take away how we grew up just because we changed our ways, you know.
Yeah. But you can't take it away. But it's like we're old enough to understand. See in science, they say or psychology, they say the human brain, right? The rational part of the human brain doesn't fully develop till 25.
That's crazy.
So when you think about that and you look at the 6ix9ine, you look at these people shouldn't even be old enough to sign record deals that where their whole life is in it.
Millions of people and they can't even influence themselves in the right direction, you know?
Right. So like these kids, of course they're gonna sell out.
Right.
Of course. Because they're already brainwashed and programmed to think this is what life's about.
And it's sad because you see that the people portraying these lifestyles, they're the ones who are getting popular. The ones who are faking it are the ones who are getting that traction.
Then you got kids who are real artists, not just rappers. They can sing, they can do so much, but you're not gonna hear about them like that unless they sign, unless they sell out. You're not gonna hear about them like that. So my message
I promise, if you want to make it in the rap industry right now, go mainstream, just start preaching negativity. Start wearing crazy shit that most people won't wear. Wear bright colors. Do the oddball goofy ass shit, and you will probably benefit. But it ain't gonna be good for you. It's not gonna be good for your soul.
At the end of the day, it's not, because y'all gotta realize something. life is a flash of just a flash.
Right.
We're not gonna be here forever, guys. Go watch a movie. Turn to channel 63. What is that? TMC or something like that.
TMC,
Turn it.
yeah.
I think it's TMC. With the old channels.
Yeah.
Turn to channel 63.
Be watching the Road Warrior
Watch
shit.
watch all those movies that's in black and white, and realize that damn near every single one of them dead now.
Right.
Right. That's how fast life go by. Those moments in the movies, they weren't thinking
like
that
a blink
one
of
day
an
it's a
eye.
blink of an eye, and then your soul's out of here to whatever frequency that you attract to, right? Whatever frequency you attract to. So is it really worth it to be young and say these people ain't really going to know you in 20, 30 years?
And
like
they're not
that?
gonna care.
They're not gonna care. All you did was clown.
That was my biggest problem with high school. I paid so much attention to not even doing my work, smoking weed, getting drunk, talking to girls. I spent every day wasting my time. And now I'm getting a little older. I got 2 kids. Now I got to work twice as hard to make ends meet just to live a comfortable lifestyle because I was slacking before. I wasn't paying attention to what was important. I was listening to that bullshit. I was partying. I was trying to commit crimes. I caught a felony at 16, you know? Did a year in jail. It will chew you up and spit you the fuck out.